Hey girl, before you get into the rest of this video, I just wanted to ask for you to just give me a smile real quick, and also I just wanted to say that I love you. So, let's go girl. Hello Gemini, how are you doing? My name is SimplyVelca and I'm going to be doing a weekly love reading between you and your person. Just going into the energies of what's going on between y'all and just getting some insight from spirit on how to handle this situation, this connection for this week with your person, Gemini. So, but put this in perspective, right? I am just a man reading you some tarot cards. You know your situation better than I ever possibly could, so take the cards that resonate and leave what doesn't. If you do find some cards that do resonate with you, let me know in the comments below, because I like to just know about what's going on in y'all's lives, and I always find it interesting to hear about how the cards just resonate differently with different people, right? It's always just so interesting to me. Also, I do your weekly general reading for your zodiac sign, Gemini, which I'll put a link to over here if you want to check that out. And finally, if you do enjoy my reading style from this video, I would love for you to give me a like and subscribe, because it does help out my channel a lot, and I'm always super appreciative. Do you guys take the time to do that for me, Gemini? So finally, let's pull these clarifications for this reading, Gemini, and let's get started. All right. On your side of things, the card that I pulled was the King of Swords. So Gemini, you're putting up some boundaries. You're finally taking a stand. I love this. You're taking a stand for what it is that you want to allow in your space, what energy you choose to invite, what level you're choosing, what standard of behavior you'll allow in your life, which I just really like. Ace of Sword is on their side of things, so this could be like a butting of heads a little bit. This is kind of like maybe you guys are at a cross right now, because on their side, they're feeling passionately as well. They're feeling in the right, so it's almost like a battle of the swords. And speaks of that because the energy between y'all two of swords. So it's like you guys are both guarded, you guys are both, I don't want to say aggressive, because it's like, I don't mean it in that way, but it's almost as if like, both sides fight or flight seems to be active at this time, Gemini. I'm gonna pull a Regretless Life Oracle Tarot card. Regretless Life Tarot Oracle Decks card. Oh my goodness, I can't say it ever. I have a link to her Etsy store down below for this deck, because she took pictures for it and everything. It's so gorgeous. Number 12, the Strength card. Number 3, so write that down for numerology. There is a way through this obstacle. Act with love. So keep in mind, with all this sword energy going around, Gemini, let's not get lost in the action. Let's not allow adrenaline to overtake this connection. Let's not, y'all couldn't see it, but why did my heart drop so much with that? That was not that serious. Y'all can't see it, but I almost dropped this whole entire deck on the floor. But as I was saying, let's not get lost in the adrenaline of let's not lose sight of what it is that you're trying to actively want, right? Let's ask the question, what are you hoping to get from this interaction this week, right? Because how you choose to speak and handle this situation could greatly alter how things will pan out in this connection. Think about what it is that you desire and have the courage to think about it and ask for it. So let's get into the clarifiers on your side with this King of Swords. The cards that I pulled were the Nine of Wands, Page of Swords, and this Lover's card. So Nine of Wands comes in as that secondary King of Swords energy, where you're just feeling, you're just kind of like realizing your worth, Gemini. That's really what I'm getting from this. You're realizing your worth. This is like an energy of being like, you know what? I'm actually freaking cool. You know, that's what I hear you saying about yourself. You're just like, I'm actually freaking cool. I'm actually beautiful. I'm actually loving, and you deserve more. And so we have this Page of Swords in the Lover's card. You're ready to cut off anything that just doesn't serve you and like appreciate you in that way anymore, Gemini, which I really enjoy. Right? We'll obviously have to look on their side of things and see what else Spirit has to say in terms of this connection. But overall, you're feeling pretty confident in yourself in terms of the decisions that you're making for your life right now, which is not a bad thing. This is for a while, Gemini. I know there's been like just such an indecision, or maybe like like an indecision, or like you needed to make a decision, but you weren't taking like actionable steps towards it. Or first quarter moon, your commitment is being tested. So this card has been popping up for you for a while now too, Gemini. I feel like this is just one of those times of being like, okay, let's see, is Gemini going to repeat that same cycle as before, as they've been constantly repeating, or are they going to break free from it and learn something from this and start asking for more out of their lover, right? Out of their person, right? I really like this energy. Let's look at an animal card for you before we go into their side of things. We have the manatee card. Accept the situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. This is another card that's been popping up for you, Gemini. I feel like I'm just witnessing the completion of a cycle. It finally feels like you're almost like done, like the detachment process from something is almost complete for you, if not already completed, right? It feels like you're no longer taking things personally anymore, and you realize it has nothing to do with you. So let's go on to their side of things now, Gemini. They have the Ace of Swords coming in, so it's like they're feeling, whatever it is that they're doing, they feel justified in what it is, right? They have the Strength card coming in for them, so this has definitely been a learning lesson for both of you guys, right? I'm going to be honest, Gemini, right? I'm getting from this energy, this may have just been like a seasonal connection. And what I mean by this is that like, this person may have just come into your life to give you this spark that you're feeling now, Gemini, giving you this King of Swords energy now, being like wanting to ask for more and learning how to accept a situation for what it is rather than fighting to change it. Rather than trying to change the situation and change your outside, you're now looking inside and just realizing you like what you see inside and you're just going with that, right? That Strength card coming in for them is interesting. Queen of Cups, I feel like right now, honestly, yeah. Queen of Cups is letting me know they're more so about themselves. In the Fool card, like whatever it is that they're doing right now, Gemini, I feel like you don't have to question their actions. Like if you're wondering if they're wearing like a mask or if you're just like misreading like a situation, it kind of feels like what they give is what you get. Does that make sense? So it's like if you talk to them, they're not going to sugarcoat things. They're not going to like if you ask them, it's like, oh, do you like me? They're not going to give you mixed signals. They're just going to speak bluntly and be like, either or. In this energy, it kind of seems like they're just about themselves right now. So if you were to ask them that question, they'd just be like, what? Or like, why? Like they're kind of like this Fool energy where it's just like, what are you even talking? Like, why is this even a conversation, right? With this Queen of Cups, they're just about themselves. And it doesn't have to be in a bad way. It could just mean that they just aren't thinking from a relationship point of view. And that's why they feel justified in what it is that they're doing, because they don't see what they're doing is wrong necessarily. I don't see it as wrong either. So let's read the energy with this Two of Swords though, finally. Now we have the Nine of Pentacles, yeah, the High Priestess card, and the Nine of Swords. So I feel like at least on your side, if not on both sides, you guys are kind of realizing that this is like a seasonal connection. And it sucks, right? It never feels good to let go of something that was initially, that felt like amazing, right, Gemini? But here's the thing. This Nine of Pentacles, you know, there's like this theme in your spread constantly, Gemini, where it's talking about you coming into your own power and you just feeling self-assured. And I truly just feel like this happened, like this seasonal connection came, so you came into this Nine of Pentacles energy, so you felt more self-sufficient, so you were no longer putting your happiness into other things and realizing that you can grab up at your happiness yourself, that you don't have to ask somebody to reach up and grab a pentacle for you, because you can go and grab it for yourself. And if not for you, you can rely on your spirit guides and trust in that things are going to be given to you from spirit, and like you have spirits or things watching over you. Nine of Swords energy, where it's just like, yeah, like this hurts and moving on from this energy, but you know, this has kind of been the common theme for you, Gemini, for a while now. We're like needing to move on from something that you just have not wanted to let go of. And I can't say it enough though, I'm so proud of you, Gemini, looking at the spread to see how you've managed to just grow and finally let go of this, because I know it was hard. I know it was extremely painful. And even now, it may not make sense to you why this connection had to only be seasonal. But I feel like in the future, later down the road, while you continue paving your road as that Nine of Wands, King of Swords energy, you're going to look back and be extremely grateful to have had this experience, because this experience seemingly, this person seemingly sparked something in you. Whether it was intentional or unintentional, usually it's unintentional, right? Spirit just loves to work through, use us as vessels to teach each other lessons, right? We're nothing but pieces on a chessboard for them, right? All right, Gemini, I hope this reading was helpful to you in some type of way. I'm sorry I couldn't bring you better news in terms of this person if you were stuck on them, but I really do feel like it's for the best. If you did enjoy this reading, I would love for you to give me a like and subscribe, because it does help out my channel a lot. And yeah, I love you so much, Gemini. Bye.